Hey everyone, I'm Salima and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making a super refreshing mint lemonade. It's made in the blender with 2 cups of fresh mint, an entire lemon rind, and a whole cup of fresh lemon juice. It's one of those homemade drinks that just screams summer, and I'm a sucker for the vibrant greenish yellow color. Let's go make it and then we can taste test together. So we're starting by juicing our lemons. I think it took about 4 or 5 lemons to create 1 cup of lemon juice. And then you want to hang on to one of those lemon rinds. Make sure it's washed really well. Then remove any of the seeds or remaining stem pieces and give it a rough chop. We'll add this to our blender along with all of our lemon juice, all of our simple syrup, all of our mint, and then our water. I used about 4 cups of cold water, and you could add more or less depending on how strong you want this to be. At this point, we're going to go ahead and blend for a couple minutes. I do at least a couple just to make sure all of those solids are really well broken up. And then at this point, technically, you can just drink this right out of the blender if you don't mind having some of those little teeny tiny solids in there. Or you can strain it using a mesh strainer or a cheesecloth like I did. I like to really squeeze the heck out of this cheesecloth if I do use one because there's so much of that juice and the flavor from the mint that gets trapped in there. So just really make sure you are being patient here and getting all of that flavor out of your straining mechanism. Then you can transfer this into a pitcher or whatever you want to use to serve. Any of the leftovers will keep really well in the fridge. Just make sure to cover them. And then you can serve this over ice with a slice of fresh lemon and some fresh mint. This makes a wonderfully refreshing drink to have on its own, or you can add it to your bar cart as like a delicious mixer for cocktails. I also like adding chopped up pieces of fresh fruit like strawberries or pitted cherries in here too. And that's all there is to it. The hardest part of this recipe is just juicing a cup of lemon juice, and then everything goes in the blender. It's blended for a few minutes until the mint is really broken up, and same for the lemon rind. And then you can strain it if you want to get rid of the solids. I like doing that because then you have this wonderful pitcher of leftover lemon juice that stores really well. Whereas if you keep the solids in, you have that separation between the solids and the liquids, which honestly isn't a big deal. That can store well too, but I just prefer having it like this. I feel like it's easy to serve and not everyone loves a chunky drink. Already been giving this multiple sips, but I'm gonna give it another one just so you guys can see. It's so good. It has a little bit of bitterness from the lemon rind and the mint, and I think that's exactly what this lemonade needs to really enhance the minty flavor. If you're looking for a fun summer drink to share with friends and family, I feel like this is a great one to try, especially if you've got a bunch of fresh mint growing in your yard like a weed, or a bunch of lemons hanging out in your fridge that need to be used. That's all for today. I hope you guys give this a try. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you next time.